Morning, let's get a check of our weather. Are you sure it's not Christmas yet? Because it felt mighty nice outside this morning.
I tell you what, so that's the funny thing. Obviously, we get into the fall, we get these cool mornings. Like, all right, yes, here comes the cool stuff. Well, this morning's temperature is warmer than our average high for Christmas. So it's coming one way or the other. 97 days it'll be here, and we'll be welcoming Santa Claus. We'll be tracking Santa Claus, too. We got to get to work on that, get coordinating on his arrival times. It's early, not too early. Here's a live look at the Georgia National Fairgrounds. The sun beginning to come up here on this Tuesday morning. As we check out the clock tower, according to it, it's 6:39. I think that's right. Here we go with the current temperatures. 57 now in Macon, 60 in Gray, 59 in Milledgeville, 58 in Irwinton, 58 in Dudley, 57 waking up in Lawrence County this morning, and 58 in Hawkinsville. Down to the south, just a bit warmer, 60 in Rochelle, 58 in McRae, and 61 in Vidalia. You look at these temperatures, you compare them to yesterday, we're running 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 degrees cooler than we were this time yesterday morning. And this morning, I think, is actually going to be the coolest that we're going to see all week. Now, check out the radar picture. Not a whole lot going on and really not expecting to see much today. Starting off the day with some high clouds and then working in some low clouds through the afternoon hours. You know, the white puffy cumulus clouds, nothing beyond that through the day today. Temperatures in the mid 80s, and then we get into tomorrow morning, similar to this morning, if not a degree or two warmer across central Georgia. But then we play this into tomorrow afternoon. You're going to see Future Views trying to spit out a few sprinkles. I don't think that's going to happen. I think our air is just way too dry for that. You might have walked outside yesterday or even this morning. Notice your lips get chapped real easily. That's indicative of the dry air we have across central Georgia. And then the similar thing for Thursday. I know it's showing the green there. I'm not buying it. I'm not going to buy it because our air is very dry outside, which I'm not complaining about because it's making for pleasant afternoons with temperatures in the 80s and no humidity. Look off towards the coast as we get towards the weekend. Hello, what is this? Yeah, the potential for a tropical system to be developing. If it does anything, it's going to bring rain along the coastline, and that's about it. I'm not expecting an impact for us here in central Georgia by any stretch of the imagination. Just a great weekend ahead. But the National Hurricane Center does says this has a 30% chance of development over the next 7 days as that continues to lift towards the north. There's also another system out in the Atlantic that might form before this one. So whichever one forms first, if this one were to even form, would get the name Ophelia, and then the second name is Philippe. And then we've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 names left on the list for the 2023 season. 4 days until fall officially starts. The equinox is Saturday morning at 2:47. Average high for the first day is 86, so we are already below that. And I tell you what, we have been dry this September. Our rainiest day so far has been the day we picked up just over a ½ inch of rain. That was on the 14th, so at the end of last week. But we are down over an inch on the month. So we could use the rainfall here in central Georgia, getting into the very dry range, and we'd like to not be doing that. Today, hour by hour, 60s for the rest of the morning, 80s later this afternoon, eventually to a high temperature right around 85, 84 for Wednesday. Then into the remainder of the week, yeah, same song and dance, mid 80s, low 60s. Fall officially begins on Saturday. Again, our coolest morning, I think, is going to be this morning, but we're going to be generally close to it for each of the rest 7 days on the 7-day forecast.